Now the 1-0 pitch, and that's missed by Maldonado. Now Solano, and that one is missed by Maldonado. Ground ball up the middle, base hit center field. Lardick scores. Twins win. Twins win. An opening day. Minnesota.
So what exactly happened in that 10th inning? Did Maldonado suddenly forget how to play baseball? Is he legally blind and the Astros haven't figured it out yet? All of these questions that you are definitely asking yourself will be answered. Let's jump in and see what happened. Between the sun, the shadows, and the glare, players had a really hard time seeing the ball all day. Both teams collectively struck out 28 times. But as much attention as the hitters got for their inability to pick up on spin, very little attention was paid to the catchers and whether or not they could track the pitches well enough. That is, until the biggest moment of the game. Okay, so Stanek comes on to close the bottom of the 10th inning. And the first pitch of the inning is actually very telling in that Maldonado immediately provides us with evidence that something is off. Kind of subtle, but number one, his reaction is slightly delayed on getting his glove to the ball. And number two, notice how his right hand is next to his glove. And this is something you rarely see catchers do. It's really unnecessary and also is kind of dangerous because you could easily just take a foul ball right off the hand. But really what it shows is just he can't really see. Luckily for the Astros, Stanek gets Correa to punch out a couple pitches later. This brings us to Maldonado's first miscue and why it happened. After the game, Maldonado confirmed that there was a glare coming from the batter's eye that was making it hard for him to see pitches up in the zone. And this matches up exactly with what we saw in the broadcast. Every pitch that he struggled with or missed entirely was up in the zone. More specifically though, the pitches that he couldn't see all seemed to be at a similarly high point after release. Which leads me to believe that he didn't lose the ball out of Stanek's hand, but rather somewhere in the middle between home plate and the mound. Okay, so here's what we know. Stanek's average release point is 6.4 feet off the ground. We also know the center field wall at Target Field is 8 feet high. What we don't know is Maldonado's eye level when he loses the pitch or how high up off the ground the pitch is at that point. What we also don't know, well, I guess I should say what I don't know, is how the hell to calculate where exactly the glare was. Anyone that got an A in physics is welcome to tell me I'm an idiot and show me where the glare was. But I'll just take a random guess anyway and say the glare was right around here. Anyway, so the Astros have a mound visit after the second wild pitch, and this is actually pretty funny. I think the pitching coach is asking Maldi, like, hey man, what the hell is going on? And Maldi points up to the batter's eye and says, dude, I literally can't see the ball. I think at this point the pitching coach is telling Stanek that you just gotta throw the ball down because Maldonado can't see the ball, so this is just how we're gonna have to attack hitters. And that's really what we see here. Stanek throws two splitters low to Solano. The second one actually almost gets away from Maldonado. They end up intentionally walking Solano to keep the double play alive. And they do actually end up getting a ground ball here. It's just perfectly through the hole, and the Twins win. Unfortunately, in kind of a crappy, uncontrollable way, too. I really do wish we would have seen the top of the 11th just to see how Vasquez would have handled the glare. But good job by the Twins to capitalize on the mistakes and take home the win.